Talking about it on SHEABABYTV.
Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on, if you like all the hip-hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shay Baby's bringing to the table. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibe.
Shay Baby.
I'm real busy today. Got a couple things I got to do with the family, but I want to go over one more thing before we get out of here. I wanted to go over this. Suge Knight ripped Snoop Dogg for destroying Death Row. You make everything flop. Let's see if we can listen to that. Like on Snoop Dogg. Okay. I think it was an interview that came out. Yes. Here it is. I got it. Got it, guys. Got it. We are good.
Me up.
Shay Baby.
Show me where y'all paid the money to buy it. Show me how you and Mike, as y'all want to call the rat, own the company. Show me the paperwork. Show me what you own. Now, you were representing Death Row when you was on Death Row. I gave you your label. You had Doggy Style. And I gave you the money to start that label. Remember? You had an artist named Trade E. Trade E, you put out.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You never paid him. He shoot your house up. He killed the house. Well, he shot the house up. You take the video, take it to the DA. The DA looks at the video, arrests Trade E, who's on Doggy Style, and they tell him, either you're going to get life or you can take a deal for 10 years. Trade E went and took the deal for 10 years, said Assalamu alaikum, became Muslim, and did his time. Now, let's not remember, you was running Def Jam. Did you do anything good for Def Jam? Absolutely not. Now, you want to start something that has nothing to do with you. You're going backwards. You trying to create something that Suge Knight created. But instead of making something big, you disappoint the world by making everything flops. When I put out the Dog Pound, they sold records. You put out on the Dog Pound, they sold nothing. It flopped. You and Andre got together. Andre says it's the best album he ever did in his whole life. Well, we cannot tell because it came and went so fast. Not to mention, you know and I know the truth. But whatever you want to say is your choice. But back to my case, I'm in prison for making sure these dudes didn't go to prison. When you look at Snoop, you got to look at it like this. All the money I paid to the DA, all the money I paid to the PI, after your own homie snitched on you. After I paid the money for Johnny Carson to represent somebody, this person to represent somebody. The bodyguard you had, Malik, a good young man, you ruined that man's life. You know he didn't shoot nobody. He know he didn't shoot nobody. Once I got him to take the case for you, you never spoke to that man again. You didn't give him $1. You burnt him. That's coward. That's bitch shit. You still owe me money. When you turned around and got sued for the civil case, I just found out you never paid my money back. I had to pay some of that for you. You didn't even have an album out. You owe me bread. But you ain't too smart. Because if somebody really owe you, if you really owe somebody, pay that person their money. You're going to spend more money on beefing up security or living in fear. Or, when I come home, knock on my door and explain to me why you're not going to want me my bread. We don't got to talk tough. We don't got to talk about each other. That gets nowhere. Whoever have a situation, we can have a situation. But one person or 3 or 4 people is not bigger than hip-hop. We should be trying to figure out how to make hip-hop better. Everybody's destroying hip-hop. You guys are making it worse. If they doing streams, and if you do 1 million streams and you only get $300, if that's not a sign of slavery, that's worse than being a slave. Snoop, that's getting raped without the baby oil. But at the same time, what's to talk about? If you have death row, you destroyed it. You messed up the name. Why you not doing something with no limit? You didn't want to be on death row. You was a no-limit soldier. Weren't you the same guy saying you had to get away from P because P selling drugs, his own drugs, killed his own daughter? How would I know this if you didn't say this? You didn't say it to me personally. We all know you said it. For doing something against the homie, the last thing I want to see you in handcuffs. I know you can't handle it. I know you can't deal with this. And I don't want to see you in prison. And you're not going to be in prison. Not on my watch. But you know your role, what you participated in. You know your role, what you put up. And for you to still lie and speak on Pac like y'all was friends, it's sad. It's sad to the fact that none of y'all came when he got his start. Nobody did any songs with him when he was gone. The thing I'm trying to say is this. We need to grow. And the main thing is like, you get a guy, I don't know this guy named Racist John. Somebody sent me a picture of him with all the plaques of all the music I put out. He's standing in front of these plaques. Those not real plaques. That's something he made on his own. It's a sad thing for people. The people who have death row chains never got a death row chain from me. So why you wearing a death row chain? Everybody want to change life. The ones who ain't did shit want to be somebody. I don't got to talk about nobody. Only thing I can do is be myself and tell my own story. All this extra, I'm not going to argue about nobody. Even when people go to talk about my kids, I love all my kids. I can name all my kids. Taj, Arian, Suge, Jacob, same person. Taz, Bailey, Sosa, Legend. Now, truth be told, Chef, I took care of him since he was a baby. I'm not his biological father. Andrew, don't have nothing against him. Everybody says, oh, you got a gay son. Okay, Andrew's gay, but he's not my son. So everybody want to attack. But one thing about me is I love my kids, and you can get people who try to rewrite history. You can get people who can say something negative about me. It could be a baby mama. Bitch, if it weren't for me, you would never have nothing. If it weren't for me, wouldn't nobody know you. But people choose to take their platform and talk negative. Does that bother me? I would get my blessing from God. It was a woman that came to me. I had about 2 years left in prison. I'm like, they said, well, they trying to give me some time. I did a crime. I said, you know what? You got a son. Right hand to God. True story. I said, they'd rather give me time than give you time. I'd do an extra 5 years if you got to do time for you. I can do that shit for you. They said, for real? Yeah. And it's a witness who was there. I said, yeah, all you got to do is tell them it's me. And if I agree to it, even though I don't know nothing about it, they'd rather for me to do the time. But what I didn't know until recently, until other people, and people sending me stuff, these people were wires when they came to visit me in prison. It's not that I was a good crook. It's not that I was smart and did get in trouble, because the stuff they was asking me, the stuff they was trying to put on me was not true. That's sad for a person who did nothing but good for you to try to destroy your name and your reputation. I think one of the worst things I could have did is bring people into my company. I brought these people in because nobody else would hire. I brought these people in because they can get a job. The majority of these people I brought in, they brought in that police mentality of turning everybody against each other. A lot of people turn artists against artists. It wasn't me. Didn't have to. But who I did ride for, who I did love, who I always gonna ride for, is Tupac. I got love for everybody ever been on death row, the real death row. But if all you guys got death row, why y'all getting mad? Why you didn't do your own shit? At the end of the day, where we at with it? What could we do to make this better? Or do y'all really want it? Because Snoop, Mike, Andre, Jazz, we know you don't.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You can't find a big check you got from death row because you always sold your stuff to everybody else. But won't you guys right now? Y'all want to run to me about something, have a real conversation on any level you want to? Bail me out.